She doesn't mess around.
You gotta
They
use
have the
the
crazy.
enemy's strength against them. After using
My computer
my
crashed.
ultimate,
That's great.
I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my ordinary
You got the
counter is
guess?
upgraded
She
to
taunts.
powerful counter, which deals
I got
higher damage.
Took out the chat.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing when a girl with a giant blade
There.
comes running straight for you. Which reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to Plowshares
I feel like that'd be great
companion
with the
mission.
Topaz team,
Granddad
but
and granddaughter arrive
so you
in
could
the
have
love
Topaz
pool from
acting
the
forward,
Zhuming,
but I
bringing
guess
with them a
Topaz
prize
is
much sought after among the
Mark
war dance
is also
competitors.
random, so
Wait, you brought something else
good
too?
luck with that.
Let's see.
I
Let's
forgot
save
about
that
the first
for
go.
another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So, if Yun Li is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now. La Fu has something to say about that. The Zhu Ming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Ching.
You guys sound so right. Let's move on to another new character, shall we? Hailing from the Yao Qing and soon to be making his appearance, it's military healer Zhao Cho.
You know what? No one cares about you. Actually, I care about you. That's kind of mean.
The Yao Qing's illustrious healer. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Law Fu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yun Li.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but, your beef is overcooked.
Huh?
Well, seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Zhao Cho, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yao Qing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Law Fu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yun Li, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same.
Look at
Which
that
is
face.
why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry occasion, but an opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
I am a self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yun Li. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor.
My email.
Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xian Children Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
I forgot to open up Honkai story.
I am
You know,
fortunate
I gotta
enough to
do
be
that.
respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's strategist, Zhao Cho applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying
I
one
fucking
half
hate
of
the
Yun
Hoyle
Yang
one.
hot pot.
Indeed,
I shouldn't swear.
battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Zhao Cho is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility.
Fire
When using
type.
my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Damn,
Ashen
Xiangling.
Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Zhao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Look at that.
Do you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies.
You know, I had
inflicted
my
with the debuff.
suspicions about this guy,
In
but I
line
think
with
he's
the
just a
current
giant
highest
prankster.
number of stacks.
Especially after seeing this
Immediately
burst and
after,
what it
a
actually
field
is.
appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a
Wow,
chance they will be
I wonder
inflicted
what
by
that's
a
for.
stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team.
Wow,
You
what?
would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Nice of you to invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas. Yeah, we've gotten to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Yoon Lee, as well as the limited 5-star character Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light cones, Dance at Sunset, and Night of Fright will be boosted.
A cat is a human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yoon Lee.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half warp event, which boosts limited 5-star characters Zhao Cho and Mass
Really?
Fool
Sparkle?
In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cones, those many springs, and earthly escapades will be
These are the
boosted.
characters.
Another
Boost limited 5-star characters Zhao Cho and Mass
Wait,
Fool
it's March
Sparkle.
7th?
In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cones, those many Trailblazers can.
It's March 7th, not
Moments
this
spent
patch?
in
Wait,
the cool
what?
shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And almost forgot. The version 2.4 Warp Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light cone.
Wait,
Poised to bloom.
where's March
She
7th?
has the presence of a true swordmaster. Someone's been taking their training serious.
Wait, is she? No. Oh.
On returning to the Xianzhou, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yoon Lee and Yan Xing.
I still vividly
Wait,
remember
huh?
instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her
Ha.
master taught her the best in Zooming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yan Qing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention Yoon Lee and Yan Xing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things.
Wait, don't tell me
If
she's
you're
on the standard
dedicated to
banner.
the sword, you just need to swing.
Well, I guess she would be after in the
Follow
patch,
the
but
sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th sword blade action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary
Hunt.
damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
What a good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
You know, the
Just a
tangle.
chance?
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's right. For example, masters on the Paths of Destruction, Erudition, or the Hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the Paths of Nihility, Harmony, Preservation, or Abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice. Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked,
Wait.
a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
That's my apprentice.
She certainly does
Wait.
have the aura
Wait,
of a heroine.
wait.
Whew. I think we could all use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
Wait. Oh, code. Wait. What? What? 655. Oh. I guess that's like good and bad at the same time. I was really hoping, I was kind of hoping to have March 7th twice on the team. But you know what? I'm all for it. I mean, wait, technically that's somewhat... Are they doing revamps of characters? I mean, that kind of confirms that they're doing it.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4's all new events.
Also, how do
As
we
the
get
war dance
consolation?
approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lawfu. But not all are harboring noble intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not
So
only
that's
does he have
old.
a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real?
Yeah, that's
think
a
me and old Metal
Trailblazers.
owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course. To help Mars defeat this IPC
Wait,
rotten egg,
is this
Trailblazers will take up the position
free
of personal trainer.
E6?
The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb, when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest, relaxation, and fun.
The fabled work-life balance.
And fun.
Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yudley. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh, I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott. Though
Scott.
the nature of the showdown will also
Oh
vary
my
accordingly.
god, that's
Following
E3.
the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends,
That was
surely
3.
Miss March will prevail over
That was E3 right there.
Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Is this a
Wise words
permanent
indeed,
character?
Miss
Genshin
Yuri.
would
Oh.
never.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem
Yay.
these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marstruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans mean different points, with some trash cans even adopting special movements. Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their
Wait,
wits
is this just
about them.
the
Now,
like
this
the
event
Pokemon
isn't
Snap?
confined to the Xianzhou. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event,
Is this
Trailblazers
foreshadowing
need to
something?
use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician. Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command mini-cans during battle. The mini-cans' attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For example,
Okay,
the
I
skills of
thought.
certain magicians summon mini-cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5.
Oh my
The more
god.
mini-cans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who
Trash warfare.
attack and the more energy regenerated cans can scratch the so
Okay,
in
it seems like-
game. The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
I'm loving
I
it.
didn't know the breather. Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Last code. Make sure you get them before they expire. What the heck? Why is he copying? Oh, guys, make sure you enter the Star Rail art competition. You know, if you're in chat. I'm guessing that's the end.
Welcome back, y'all! As always, in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gifted Odyssey check-in event!
I was waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
To allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze Continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You got it! Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
I wonder
In
if
the mission
this
catalog,
thing would like.
missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case,
Then
the
too
event
bad.
will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not-too-distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe.
Oh, wow.
A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Oh my god.
Bracing for impact!
For more info, stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers.
I mean, that's still a
That
way.
brings us to the end of the version 2.4 special program. Returning to the Cien
Dude,
show, getting to know new
That's a
Cien
year
show
from now,
friends.
but still, at least we're
You guys
confirmed
should
the
know how to get an
collaboration.
old all excited.
Will March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
Let us all bear witness to the future.
For his participatory collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Oh. Till next time.
See you next
then.
time.
Bye. Oh, wait a bit. Oh, wait. Is it over? That's it? Is that it? Damn. You know what? Gray patch.
Fold.
March her sword play?
3. Till next time.
See you next
then.
time.
Okay, yeah, I'm guessing that's it. Holy, that was... Okay, that wasn't a lot, but like still. The March 7th free, and then I saw you got a guaranteed at E3. So essentially how this character will work is go here, and I'm going to make an example just like a Trailblazer on how you can switch. So you can hear it go there, and then you can switch. Maybe it will be a different character. And that's how the characters will. That's how March 7th character will work. And that's how March 7th the Path of the Hunt will work. March 7th the Hunt. You know what? I'm all for it. She is a free character, and you will get her at E3. Hopefully, I can do March 7th and March 7th the Hunt, although that's probably not going to happen. I mean, how would that make sense? What if you don't have the character unlocked? I get it. March 7th is a free character, so is Don Kong. But it's just like if it locks the main character, like the regular 4-star, and you can't use this one, which I get, you know, most likely a bunch of people are going to use the other one. Then how would that work? Like, let's just say, who's a 4-star? I guess, who's a cracked 4-star? QQ. Let's just say she gets a new path or a new element. Also, she is free. I think she's still free. Also, Yukong. And you get to switch them, then... Whatever. But you know what? I am glad. Okay, so... Really? Sparkle gets a rerun? Oh, man, I was really hoping for Black Swan. I'm guessing she's coming out next patch. Give me jade. Give me jade. Give me jade. Okay, I'm still like flabbergasted about that March 7th that we're getting her for free, and it looks like some free Eidolons. I don't know if it's maxed yet, but from what I saw, it was at least E3, and it looks like it, it is going to be a permanent character that we can claim. So like, hooray! Another character to add, but another thing that would suck is if March 7th isn't, if you can't have them both on the same team, because you can have Don Kong and Don Kong as 5-star counterpart. Yeah, because there's not. I highly doubt there's a way to get March 7th and then get her new form. Oh shoot! I saw. Oh wait, I just realized no skins and no summer event. Ugh.
Hmm. Let me see.
Should I make a video? You know what? Gotta strike while the iron's hot. You know what? Why not? Well, I think that's where I'm gonna call it a stream. As always, thanks for watching. Did appreciate you made it all the way to the end. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.